What's up, y'all? It's your boy P. Nerds Rule the World. Just got out of a screening of Smurfs with the wife and my daughter, who's off camera. She don't want to be on camera. Initial thoughts, dear, coming out of Smurfs.
It tried too hard to be something it shouldn't have been. Like, we don't need to have kids doing things that kids shouldn't do. Like, let the Smurfs just be wholesome and pure and good. Can we just have a little bit of that these days? Can we just, like, it's okay. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to not be raunchy. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be grown in a Smurf movie. Like, you don't have to do that. So that bothered me because I grew up on the Smurfs. I love the Smurfs. That bothered me a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to have quite a few thoughts. Heather had her thoughts. We'll have a full review on the NRW. Just real quick, it was very commercial. You can see that they try to make a very commercial Smurf movie, so
such a smash
stay
grab.
tuned for the full thoughts on the NRW. Boy, P. Nerds Rule the World.
I didn't know we were going to make this. I honestly didn't. Welcome back to the NRW where Nerds Rule the World, and this is going to be a fun one. Let's talk the Smurfs. Oh, that's P. I'm Heather Hurt, and let's talk the Smurfs.
Fa la 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 la. Here we go.
You ready?
No, we're not.
Pumped up.
No, I'm not anymore.
No.
Hello, everyone. I have big news. I found Smurf Village. I'm one step closer to total evil dominance.
Lame.
You're all lame.
Hit it, Papa.
This opening sequence should have been the red flag. This should have been the red flag.
What the Smurf?
No! I think I just smurfed my pants.
Code Blue! From Paramount Pictures.
We gotta rescue Papa.
Let me guess. Papa Smurf's in trouble. We're storming Razamel's castle, and we take no prisoners. Except for Papa. We'll make sure and grab him.
Everybody know what we came to do.
We're gonna need help from the Snooter Poots.
Snooter Poots? Hey! What are they saying?
This July.
If we don't stop these wizards, it'll mean the end of the universe.
Sound effects, Smurf, can you back off?
Let's go smurf that wizard up.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready.
Brace for impact!
For an adventure.
It's Ron!
That will blow you away.
Come on!
What the Smurf?
Hold on, you little smurf now!
We're here to save everything.
Goodbye, Smurfs. Forever.
Now that's what I call a banger.
Smurfs, featuring new music by Rihanna and more.
Well, that's the Smurfs for you. Smurfs 2025, featuring Rihanna as Smurfette. This is gonna be a very quick review. P, in my opinion, is it's not super great on this film. I'm going to be very, very honest to you up front. We will have spoilers in this if we actually get that far. The movie's been out for 2 weeks and it's still in theaters right now. If you want to go see it, I'm going to put a big if on that. No hate to you, Rihanna. We'll talk about it. But the Smurfs movie, it is a movie. Smurfette and No Name Smurf, who are the two behind me, go on an epic journey to save Papa Smurf, who has been stolen by Razamel, and it all to find one of the three great books of power that him and all the evil wizards want to, or 4 books of power, I think it's 4. For them to take over the universe and bring all sorts of bad magic their way. No Name Smurf is trying to find out who he is, and Smurfette is trying to prove to him that he can be whoever he wants by proving that she is not who she was born to be. Because of course we know that she was born of clay by Gargamel, aka, a la the Wonder Woman style. But with that being said, it's kind of the entire plot of the movie. The film was written by was directed by Chris Miller and written by Pam Brady, and of course created based off of the characters of Peyo. The cast included Rihanna as Smurfette, James Corden as No Name Smurf, Nick Offerman as Ken Smurf. We're going to get into the names in a second and how pissed off I am about that. JP Karliak as Rosamel and Gargamel. Natasha Lyonne as Mama Poot, Sandra Oh as Moxie Smurf. Just gonna keep going. Oh my god, it's just upsetting. Kurt Russell as Ron and John Goodman as Papa Smurf. There's actually a great list of actors on for this film, which honestly brings back to my original thing. I'm going to say this up front. Voice actors are trained to do voice acting work. Voice actors are trained to do voice acting work. Period. Please hire voice actors. With that being said, Kuya, I'm going to just let you do your initial thoughts because my only initial thought was why I didn't think we needed another Smurf movie, but I know that your family is bigger Smurf fans. So what was your initial thoughts?
I was hesitant because of what we saw and also this trailer. But yeah, my family is big Smurfs fans. I enjoyed the live action animated hybrid. There was like two films that we got when they first started kicking off these features. Then we had Lost Village, the most recent one prior to this film that went fully animated. I thought that was absolutely great. That was back more in the traditional sense of like a Smurfs cartoon. And so with this one, my initial thought was interesting. And it felt very commercial out the gate, but I'm going to give it a chance and see what they'll offer fresh and new and different. And then I'll just leave it at that, where my initial thought was before I watched it. And you had warned me because you had screened it. I wasn't able to attend the screening because I was picking up my daughter from her summer college trip. And yeah, she really wanted to see it. And that's what brings us to now reviewing this film. So catch my wife's initial thoughts coming out of the theater because she had a lot to say, and it'll probably be tagged into this review. You've probably already seen that now if you're watching this review. I've been putting those initial thoughts now as part of the reviews into these things. So you have her thoughts, and I'll give you my full review once Heather's done as well.
All right. With that being said, let's just go right into the review. I can go first. I'm happy to do so. I was very lucky to go see the press screening. I was with a lot of kids. There were so many people there. One of the really great things that I do want to preface this. One of the really great things about the Smurfs is that it was always about the others. It was a very out there show. So there's a lot of diversity in the fan base, which is I think one of the reasons that Rihanna enjoys the Smurfs, and I think that's why she wanted to be Smurfette so much. But with that being said, Rihanna is not a trained voice actor. I did not catch her voice at all. I thought the animation was kind of fun. It was very classic animation mixed in with the real world. Like there's Gazamel's castle is just like in the middle of the Autobahn, which I think is hilarious. Personally, I thought that was one of the best scenes in the film. But I did love the animation. I thought it was fun, but we had Rihanna who though the songs that she sang were great, did not catch Smurfette. There was not enough emotion in her voice. There was nothing really pulling me to No Name Smurf. He was just whining most of the time. The plot, though there is a plot, the story doesn't feel fulfilled. There were honestly kids bored in the theater. We have mentioned this before. Many films are not made for us. So we tried to go down to the level that we need to when we're doing these critiques. And we try to pay attention to the audience when we're watching it. But when children seem bored during this film, there were some moments where children just seemed a little like pulled back from it. It just wasn't there. It just didn't feel like this. And honestly, kind of felt like they were trying, like, especially with the snooter poots, it felt like they were trying to design something that could be pulled into a greater universe, like make it into a roller coaster at Universal. Like it felt very forced and very unnecessary. And I could not get behind this movie. I honestly wasn't going to do a review for it because I felt so bad saying such negative things. It was boring. The music didn't match. The new characters were weird. Why would you have why would you have a Moxie Smurf, a Ron Smurf? Like the whole point of the entire film was to give him something, to give No Name Smurf something to do, but you have Ron Smurf. Like it doesn't make sense canonically. This movie just felt broken in a lot of ways. It didn't feel finished. It didn't feel. The only thing that was good to me was the animation and a couple of jokes. Some jokes did hit. I won't deny that. But the climactic ending was weird. And No Name Smurf, who becomes Magic Smurf, was cussing. Like, and kids could tell. Kids could tell. Like, there was a moment where he basically said, "I'm going to be kick-ass Smurf," or something like that. And kids were, even though he said, "I'm going to be," it bleeped out because of, sound effects. Smurf bleeped him out. Kids were like, "Whoa," like screaming it. It was unnecessary. Yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm sorry that this is a very negative conversation, but the big one is it was out of canon, and please hire voice actors. Rihanna is awesome. So glad that she got to be Smurfette, but it did not work. P, what are your thoughts?
All right. Man. So like I said earlier, immediate thought coming in was commercial. Thought coming out of it, so freaking commercial. So for me, I think every generation has their own Smurfs. So like we grew up on the cartoon Smurfs. We had that live action Smurf hybrid, which is to me a different set of Smurfs. And then we had Lost Village. That was a little bit of return to form of what I knew and loved from the cartoon. This one, I kept it Elseworlds with me, and that's a shout out to my fellow comic stars. Heather knows what I'm talking about. I looked at this as an Elseworlds. May not be for me. It's for a whole new generation. It'll have some Smurf similarities. Will I glam onto it? I didn't glam onto it, but I don't mind it. And to me, I think there should be something for everybody. Rihanna isn't my Smurfette, but she's maybe a Smurfette for a new generation. I didn't mind her. I didn't mind any of the voice casts at all. Although, like Heather, I wish voice actors would get more work, because a lot of these people that aren't traditional voice actors, they don't know how to use their voice to the full extent that a true voice actor can do. But looking at this list, it's a laundry list of some superstars, but I think they phoned it all in. They collected this commercial paycheck. So I would have preferred more voiceover actors, but at the same time, to each their own, not for me. But so the movie, as it went along, I wish I had some fa la 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 la's. I didn't like the new take on music that I had hoped I would at least dig it to a degree. It just really seemed out of place. But again, a different Smurfs for a new generation. So I can take myself out of that. So it wasn't until the very end that I was like, okay, I got angry. They made Smurf and Smurf jokes at the very beginning and quite throughout, and a lot more than they normally do out of other stuff. So it was really pushed in your face that that's how they're going to do that. So to then twist it at the end for the climax, as Heather stated, and have No Name Smurf, aka Magic Smurf, curse, I was like, okay, if they jumped the shark, that pissed me off. And I'm usually very flexible. I'm very liberal, as Heather knows. We're very liberal people, but I'm probably the most liberal. I don't mind certain stuff, but that made me angry. And I just was like, okay, I can't recommend this film. I didn't like that they did that. So yeah, that completely turned me off. Completely unnecessary. But overall, it's not my Smurfs. And I know for me, as a mature adult, if I want my Smurfs, I can go watch the cartoons. If I like those other movies, I can go watch that. This one, I just won't be dialing back in. If somebody likes it, I love that for them. More power to you, and enjoy. But just for me, it wasn't for me.
That's fair. And yeah, I will always have the cartoons. I actually have the cartoons on DVD. It's on my Plex, so we're good there. But it's one of those where I still don't think we need this movie after watching it. But for those of you who loved it, for those of you who enjoy it, y'all rock on, live that life, as I do think they are going to continue this storyline. I think they're going to expand it. You could really tell at the end that they wanted to make this into a bigger storyline.
Yeah. Unfortunate for us fans, though. Yeah,
but
it may not be for us, but yeah.
I try to go it from a strictly critics' side because I did not believe this movie was needed. The previous, I'm not a huge Smurfs fan, but I do think that the previous incarnations of the films were fun and goofy. So with that being said, I didn't think we needed yet a third universe for the Smurfs in less than a decade. I just didn't think we needed it.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to close it out here. We're not going to hang out on this because you can already tell that we were not fans. I'm sorry, critically, it wasn't great. But if you love it, rock on. And if you want to still see it, it is available in theaters. Kuya, as of this recording, literally saw it last night in theaters. So it's still in theaters if you want to see it. It should be, I think they said it's going to be out in the middle of August for streaming, if you'd rather wait till stream. Either way, you do you. Make your own opinion. If you think we are wrong, if you especially think I am wrong, please tell us in the comments, because I was more negative than Kuya P. Kuya P was moderate. He gave it an okay until the end. He gave it an okay. If you think I was wrong, if you think Kuya P was wrong, please tell us in the comments below. If you had a favorite moment, and once again, I thought the Autobahn was a hilarious joke. Tell us in the comment below. Let's try and make this more positive. Like, subscribe, share, all of those things, and we will talk to you all soon.
Nerds rule the world.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah. Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world. Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Kuya P, nerds rule the world. Hello.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
nerds rule the world.
I got. It's in the title of your show, like nerds rule the world. Like, I want more black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, nerds rule.
Love it. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julian.
Yes,
rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
absolutely.
And
you're right. Nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies.
So much. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
It's your boy Kuya P. Nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
Do. They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.